Hi, I just wanted to do a video on qualities to look for in a partner. I think it's pretty universal when I got to thinking about it, um, looking at it from both a man and a woman's perspective. I think, we always try to separate the two, the two sexes as completely different. And really, a lot of things are pretty mutual. I mean, it's just human nature. Um, it's not necessarily, specific to a certain gender. When it comes to relationships and looking for qualities in those partners. So, of course, I always speak from on a personal level, and everybody's could be different, but I think for the most part, it's probably going to line up somehow with the qualities that I personally would look for in a partner. And these are core qualities. Everybody has preferences and things like that, like I've talked about in other videos. But my, the, well, my specific, preferences may not be the same as somebody else's. So, but qualities and core qualities, like I said, I keep reiterating, but I believe are pretty much across the board for both men and women. For me, being my age and, what I'm looking for in a partner is somebody who is like self-sufficient, someone who, you know, can take care of themselves in regard to, stability, meaning, you know, they can, they have an income. I mean, that's simple, but these days, things like that are, some people don't. And so I think stability, for both men and women. Women, you can't expect, you know, a man to be financially stable or financial, have some kind of means of income. You can't expect them to have that if you don't have that for yourself. And I kind of touched on this the other day when I was talking about, taking care of yourself. So, I was never one to, try to find a man who was, made money so I can live off of him, or, you know, I was never that type. And I mean, it might work for some people. Some women have to stay home and raise their children. So I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm talking, me as, in my career and, independent. I'm looking for those same core qualities in a man. Someone who, you know, someone who has an income, plain and simple. Um, and it's just part of life. It doesn't mean that I'm they have to make more money than me or anything like that. It's just have some financial means. Another core quality is someone who is supportive. We are individual people. Of course, with relationships, it's quite important to be able to mesh your lifestyles and different things that that you like, and have similarities in that area. It's very important. But it's for me somebody who is supportive of my dreams and things that I like to do in life. I like, and I haven't always been like this. You have to understand, like I said, I'm 42. My youngest is going to be 18. I'm pretty much going to be an empty nester in the near future. So to be able to go out and enjoy life and do things like, traveling, or, nothing extravagant. It doesn't have to be just someone who likes to go and go hiking, go be just an adventurous person. So somebody who is supportive in the things that I enjoy to do because I can reciprocate that. And I mentioned something about children, I love children. So to me, it's such a turn on for a man to have, to take care of his kids and have children, and it doesn't matter what age they are. Um, I love kids. I think it's important that our children have, several different adults that are positive in their lives. And if I can be that positive adult in a child's life, I would love that. So, not all women want a man to have kids, and that's their preference. So, I actually prefer to be with a man who has kids because I love that. I don't know. I love kids. Um, let's see. So being supportive in all aspects of your life, you know, you honor my career, I honor your career. You honor my aspirations, I honor yours. If you want to do something in your life, um, that's different than mine, then that's wonderful. I'll support you in that. So someone that reciprocates that. Um, let's see. Someone who is honest. Honesty is important to me in all my relationships. I expect honesty because I'm an honest person, and normally I don't just come out and say that, but I'm talking about core qualities because I want to receive the same thing that I give people. So the reciprocation is, I guess, another high quality attribute that I look for with relationships. Um, Reciprocation is important because without reciprocation, it's not gonna get anywhere. It may for a while, but if you're looking for someone who is that you want to spend your life with, that's going to give you what you're giving to them, it's just super important to be able to reciprocate, and the positive things, love, financial support, um, uh, my mind just went blank. Um, just being a supportive person, and honoring and respecting, and so just being honest about you know every aspect of your life. I mean, it's and I want to just say one thing: not being completely truthful is dishonesty too. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to come out and just say everything and tell somebody everything, but if you feel if they're being honest with you, if someone's being honest with me, I will know. I can feel that. I'm just as honest as I can possibly be, and if I find myself being dishonest about something, I'm going to do my best to get it right, because that's just my nature. I love honesty and respect. It's important. Another core quality would be to be trying to think. I think I pretty much covered them all over the place. I wanted to, kind of talk about each one. The loyalty is important to me too. And when I say loyalty, people have different opinions about this. To me, loyalty also means calling, telling people when they're not right in their behavior and things like that. So, and then some people think loyalty as well. I'm going to take their side no matter what, no matter if they're right or wrong, or if they're, hurting somebody, or, loyal. And I have family members that are like that, and I despise it, because I'm going to tell you, if you love me and you're loyal to me and I'm being a shitty person, please tell me. To me, that's loyalty. Because if you don't do that, if you don't call people out on their shit, I'm sorry, this is something that really I get really passionate about. If you don't try to correct somebody that you love, with love, out of love, then you're setting them up for failure. You're setting them up for more pain and hurt. Okay? Someone who's loyal to me is going to tell me when I'm out of line. And now I have family that's like, I'm going to let her do what she wants, say what she wants, even though she might be wrong, because I'm loyal to her. She's my family. That's not loyalty to me. That's not love. And it's not honesty. So I'm very, very passionate about loyalty. So basically those are pretty much it. Somebody who is, I'll just go back. Someone who, has financial, in some way, shape, or form, is financially stable to, whatever extent that looks like. And I don't want people to misunderstand me when I say this. To me, having everything, I'm a simple person. When you first meet me and you just see how I carry myself, you probably wouldn't think that. But I have to, I work in a field where I have to be a certain way. So, and I'm a leader. It's just my natural self. But I'm really like down to earth, and I love simplicity. I love the simple life. I don't need a lot. So when I say financial, doesn't mean, extravagance at all. Someone who is supportive with aspirations, dreams, and things that I love, because I'll reciprocate that. And reciprocation is the next one in everything. Reciprocating, if I give you something, not something, but if I give to you, I want that reciprocated. I'm just like that. And then loyalty, honesty, those are pretty important. Being able to be a friend, to me, that's important. In relationship, really, there's people that I'm so close to. The only thing that separates is the intimacy, in all aspects of intimacy, not just sex. But I have friends that I'm extremely close to, I'm loyal to, I'm supportive of, reciprocate to one another. So that's just me in relationships in general. And so in a partnership, in a love, intimacy relationship, the sex is important to me. Opening up, sharing the emotional connection is super important. It's like the most important before the intimacy. And then, what else was there? Just honesty and loyalty, respect. Those are core qualities. And I think for the most part, both men and women are looking for that when it comes to partnerships. So anyway, thank you for listening. Have a good night.